Hi, I'm Doug. I've been a fitness and rehabilitation professional for 29 years. What does the ideal treatment session look like? I always try to teach my new therapists early on what I picture as the ideal treatment session. So what I tell them is, when your client walks in, even though you know what the diagnosis is, even though you know what all the other sessions are, you still want to go through the exercise of observing them for the first 10 or 15 minutes. You're going to bring your client in, you're going to talk to them about how things have been in the past week, you're going to start to do some warm-up exercise, and then you're going to start one of the walking balance programs. So either you're going to get them on the treadmill or you're going to do the above ground walking. While they're doing it, see what deficits they have that day. Even though the previous session I might have worked on circumduction, if I see a person have trouble with a turn right off the bat, I'm thinking, okay, today we're going to try to focus on turns. I try to do a few activities that involve turning so I can definitely confirm that, oh yeah, they're having problems with turning, or they're having problems with not lifting their leg enough, or they're having problems when they're balancing on one leg. So I have them do it a few times, and then I call their attention to it. I say to them, I'm noticing that you're having trouble with weight shifting. I'm noticing you're having trouble with balancing on one leg. And by that point, they've done it a few times and they've lost their balance, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm seeing that too. I can tell I'm having trouble with this. And I let them explain that to me. If they're not seeing it, which does happen, a lot of times I'll do a little video with my phone. I'll video them for 5 seconds, and then I'll say, okay, let's just stop and take a look at the video. It's very important to get the person to recognize what they're doing wrong that day. Then what I do is I focus on that problem. I'll have them do an activity that barely causes the problem. Then I start to make the activity a little bit harder. I might increase the speed, or I'll have them turn more quickly, or I'll make the treadmill have a little bit of incline. And I keep making it more difficult for about 8 to 10 minutes. And finally, I reach a point where the client really can't do the activity, where it's just ridiculously hard for them in that session. And then I say, okay, let's take a break for a second. I have them stop. And then I say, you know what, let's go back to the thing that you were struggling with in the beginning. So maybe that was turning at 0.5 miles an hour. I have them do it again. But at this point, they've now practiced it at much higher speeds and with a lot more, difficult things, and they can do it. And then I get them to recognize that, hey, when we started 25 minutes ago, you weren't able to do this. Look, you're doing that now. That's the ideal session. It's that element. I try to do this every day with every single client that I see. I call that the ideal session because that's the session where you actually made an improvement in somebody. You got someone who's having trouble walking to improve in some way. And the other important thing is that they saw it. They recognized that you helped them improve this. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more videos like this. If you want to access my full training course, click the link below in the description. This is not physical therapy or medical training. It is not meant to be medical advice to anyone. It is intended only as educational information for trainers and therapists. No one should ever perform an exercise without consulting with their doctor or medical professional.